Hey guys, I figured I'd record a video before I go to the wage cage here. It's a little slower today just because, well, we got 8 inches of snow and it's like 10 degrees outside. Snow is like 8 inches deep and it's so cold right now that the top layer is frozen so much you can just walk on top of it. So, last night there was a incident in my Discord server where we had another case of a Zestycel, let's say. And I just kind of want to talk about the Zestycel question in that they're like an organized group like the Jews are, frankly. Every time you smite one, another one rises to take their place. It's almost like a Hydra, although a Hydra, you cut its head off and two more grow from where that head was. But yeah, and I don't know what it is these guys. First off, these incidents, at least in my server, they always occur when I'm asleep, and I don't know. They're like some like demon or you say like a bagelite, and that they'll act like a completely normal person. Then the all of a sudden the mask just completely slips off, and then you find out they're like either um, involved with something that is inappropriate actions towards children, let's say, or associated with somebody who is involved in these inappropriate acts with children. And I don't know what it is, dude. They show up and that's like a normal person, and then like they kind of just spiel the normal talking points, like, oh, sub-Saharans like suck, bagels are evil, Jeets stink, like, boomers suck, they're greedy, blah blah blah. Like they just spiel like normal things you would expect to hear, at least from this little corner of the internet. And then all of a sudden they gotta start talking either about boys, lusting over men or other guys in the server, whatever it is. They could never really have a conversation go forward about like any serious discussion about like women, uh, race, socioeconomics, let's say, or even like me. A lot of the time, I'm more just talk about metaphysics, at least, just in normal conversation with guys, or I just like joke, whatever. And they even try to subvert that. They try to make them, if they have any sense at all, in which they don't know anything about metaphysics usually, anyways. They try to make a metaphysical case on why you're gay, or it's just like Masoyits and Soyit says you're gay. Like they always have to accuse you of being gayer than they are, or just be like, "Oh, you're secretly gay. That's why you hate me so much." It's like that old argument. I remember when I was younger, when I was a kid, it was like in the 2000s, early 2010s. It was like, if you're a homophobe, it means you're like a closet gay. Like they try to pull that trick on you. Just projection, 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 projection. And they'll never own up to anything, but also too, if you call them out, then they'll just be like, okay, so what? Like, so what? I'm involved in like this heinous activity, or uh, so what that I like have feelings that aren't normal towards other guys. I don't know what it is these guys, dude. Which I'll admit, like, at least with me, I could be more cautious. Like sometimes they have like little signs here and there, and then I'm just like, you know what, dude, whatever. Which I've kind of learned my lesson from another individual in this sphere that you guys know of. But I don't know what it is these guys do. They just hide in the shadow or just like hide who they are until one gets smitten. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm sorry, I'm like tired, I'm cold. I'm upset that I gotta go to Wage Cage here in a bit, but I figured I'd yap about the Zestycel for a question, for a quick video. But yeah, guys, that's all I really gotta say. I'll see you.